voice. They used to tell me to speak up. The problem was what I was saying, they couldn't keep up. Instead of moving around with some patience, they tried to speed up. It got colder than a bitter bitch, found me a way to heat up. What's a favor for a favor if we all didn't make it? Kept it 100 with everybody, but they just gon' change. I ain't get caught up in the hype, cause I ain't feel like I made it. Couldn't picture me here now, but here's your moment to frame it. And I ain't never understand that self-entitlement spirit. I felt your vibe, I don't wanna get near it. Before I made the appearance, I took a second, took a look in the mirror. This God, Lord, the only thing that I fear. Y'all got me fucked up. It's all passion, it's tradition, it ain't fashion. It's no action, they make threats and it's still passing. I think massive, no respond, that's still tact. Y'all should quit rapping. Cheap shots, I'm cinematic. I ain't average, I'm an overthrow fanatic. How I go, you lose and win like asthmatic. I got first, that's automatic. I'm the best in my division. In the ghetto like the pigeons, in the hood like the engine. You a bird for that chicken. I don't fake split decisions cause my mind made up, nigga. We in the end of time, but my time ain't up. Now when I was young and running wild and wide-eyed like a cabbage patch, I had to get it as vivid, adapted to my habitat. It's certain shit I won't do, certain shit you can't prove. My shit sound like a payday, yours like more when the rent. If I had $1 for every dime you counted, I would be broke. Watch it be close, got a better chance, boxing the goal. And they know I'm raw, and they know the spot, and I'm feeling large, still in charge. I don't make them follow, I follow the law. Standing tall like they hear on Mars. I just got a call from my bro, he behind the wall, he told me let it off. Niggas lying for some cat, I got a different line in me. Everybody intimidated, I got that glide in me. You get focused on the dimes, I'd rather keep my nine with me. Help me get this off the ground, just know you won't fly with me.
Nigga, I try to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gonna be the deal. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home the truth, I ain't never had to choose.
I'm trying to get beamed up, man, y'all trying to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gonna pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. I'm trying to get beamed up, man, y'all trying to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gonna pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up.
We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that bullshit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that bullshit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush shit. Look. Track flame, Usain Bolt, I hit that bitch running. Shout out to my niggas, disrespect them on my hit song. Big chopper, smoking out the window, call it Silk Sonic. All my niggas eating, it's a big plate. Tectonic, name my Nina, hallelujah shit. She gon' bless some, no more future, ain't no way around it. I'm just being honest, I'ma follow the law. A One West big dog, a CNA told me she ain't seen shit this wrong. Married to the truth, shit that made me godless, so I pass her to my son like Diddy did Laura Harvey. Damn. Deceiving black people getting harder cause these crackers keep on playing old games. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that bullshit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that bullshit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush. Look. They say we look like gangsters, bitch, we ex-gang bangers. Say we look like dope dealers, bitch, we ex-gang slangers. Now we serving the Lord, that's a big game changer. Standing on my 10, bought that shit too, I ain't changing. Trying to put a stain on our name, tried to kill the vibe. Even in a world full of darkness, I still a shine. If you wonder who gon' be the target, it's pre-designed. You say you would die for your niggas, I kill for mine. Got a problem, we gon' get some straight, Say you wanna eat, nigga, grab a plate. All in all, what I'm trying to say, the ISUPK. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that bullshit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that bullshit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush shit.
I know exactly.
Shalom,
I'm Israel. This is Priest Officer 50 Naquab ISUPK under Commander General. Tonight is my podcast, Pearson Point. I hope you have your pen and your pass. You can take down no book, chapter, and verse. In the UPK, we prove all things according to the Bible, according to the truth. We're going to be in the book of Proverbs. Book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 2. And it reads, it said, a fool had no delight in understanding. He said, but that his heart may discover itself. A fool don't have no understanding. Like, he's not slow to speak. He's not quick to hear. He's a fool. He ignorant. You know, he always have this type of animosity, a hatred in his heart, or evil eye towards his own. And a lot of brothers who lost in the world, who lost in the world and stuff, they have this. They don't know what forgiveness is. They look at it like they feel played if you bump into them, or, you know, or you step on their shoes. And I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. Half of these brothers, most of these brothers like that have their father wasn't in their life. I'm just keep it like that. I ain't saying all, but most of the brothers who of the world, their father wasn't in their life, man. Their father wasn't in their life. They ain't have a man around to teach them how to be a man. You get it? They been raised about the wicked ass females of the world. You get what I mean? I ain't saying all females who single, who raising a son and all that type of stuff. I say most, because you see most brothers out here who been fatherless. They don't have their father in their life. They don't know how to be a man. They don't know what is a man. You get what I mean? So they have this type of animosity. They have this effeminate spirit. They feel like they got to harm another brother who look like them. And all this hatred because they hate themselves. They don't know how to love themselves and forgive. Like he just said, he said understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. A fool, no delight in him. He had none. He don't have no wisdom or understanding. Now he have this type of hatred towards his own. He hate himself. He don't know how to love himself. If he knew how to love himself, he wouldn't want to harm his brother. Knowledge, put it like this. Harming his brother, he harming himself. Hating his brother, he hate himself, man. We're going to get deep. Have your pen and pad, man. Have your pen and pad. We're going to go into the book of James. We're going to get deep in this even more. Because like I said, brotherhood is a weapon. And we got to acknowledge that. That's how we build. We had to acknowledge that the Black, Hispanic, Native American, we are the Israelite according to the Bible. And we got to learn how to unite together and stop fighting one another. Stop having this evil eye. Stop having this hatred, man. We serve the nigga God. This is our God according to the Bible. The Bible was given to the Israelites. No one else. It's none else. Christianity is abomination. All the religion is abomination, man. Because this Bible, the holy book, was given to the Israelite, given to us. And we got to come back to the truth. We got to learn how to unite and stop fighting one another, man. We're going to go into the book of James. We're going to the book of James. Shalakia. Oh, here we go. Book of James, chapter 1. And 19. Book of James, chapter 1, verse 19. And it reads, it's a wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, to slow, to speak. Swift mean quick to hear. That's what that means. Quick to hear. Let them hear. You know, let them hear, have an ear to hear a brother speak. And slow to speak. He said to speak, slow to rap, to anger. Because see, if our brothers today, they learn this, let me read it again. It said, let every man, okay, this is James. He said, Wherefore, my beloved brethren, he talking to his people, talking to the Israelite, talking to us. Let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath, slow to anger. If our brother learn this, like I said, they always say, well, I hate my father. You know, that nigga left me. He was in my life. He ain't no good. You know, it's every story got two sides of it, man. Because a mama, if you have a wicked ass mother, a mother, whoever you want to call the witch, you get what I mean? And she don't break everything down to you and tell you the truth. You know, most of them, they lie to they boys. If they have boys, they lie to them. Oh, your father wasn't no good. He wasn't doing it. Cause you know why he wasn't there? Your big ass mouth mother ran him away. Ran him away. I know some of y'all like, well, what about he just got up, he left us his own. And this type of I understand that could happen too, but 9 times out of 10, it be these wicked ass mothers out here. You know, and they create these little monsters. These little monsters out here, man. You know what I mean? Gang banging, harming one another, don't realize, you get what I mean? Having this hatred, man, going around, doing drive-by, doing pull-up, doing crazy stuff. Slanging, you know, poison, you know, just harming one another. Like I said, you create these monsters. And I'm saying once again, it's not every female who are single, who have a son and all that. It's not like that. Those who's righteous, they gonna seek help. They gonna come to the UPK and seek that help, man. And we gonna be the father of the little boy. We gonna guide him and direct him and teach him how to become a man, not to become a feminine man. And a lot of these sisters, I'm gonna get it. Look, put it like this. Like I said, I'm talking about the lost brothers and the lost sisters. And for the lost sisters out here, and half of them, like I said, half of them didn't have their father, man. I want to say most of them didn't have their father in them. They didn't have their father around. Because, like I said, once again, you have the wicked ass witch for a mother. You have that. Then teach the daughter how to respect herself. If the mother teach the daughter how to respect herself, she would know how to respect a man. She would know how to honor. Honor means to highly respect someone. She would acknowledge that. Then teach the daughter nothing. That's when you got these big mouth ass witches out here today. This ignorant. Feel like they know everything. Feel like I don't need a man. I can do everything myself. Talking reckless. Because they lost. They like a chicken with no head. That's what the old timer used to say. They like a chicken with no head. When they don't have no head to guide you and direct you, you get what I mean? And teach you and discipline. Because discipline is a part of that. Oh, they don't want to hear it. Discipline. I'm not no kid. He got discipline. Your husband is the leader. He gonna discipline you. I ain't saying, oh, he gonna take a belt, he gonna whoop you, he gonna do all that, he gonna abuse you. No, he gonna discipline you. He gonna provide this truth to you. When you need correction, you need that. If you wear something you don't need to be wearing, his job is to be that head, to teach you. No, you need to take that out. That's too short, that's showing your thigh, that's showing your breast. You need a leader. Like the old timers say, like a chicken with no head. You have no guidance. Because number one is your mother. She's a witch. She didn't teach you how to be a modesty woman. She didn't teach you how to be a virtual woman. That's why we got these monsters today. Like I said, you got the little monster. You got the lost brothers monsters out here. The lost sister monster. They monsters. Because these females, at the same time, these single mothers think they could do everything themselves. I could do it better than, I don't need no man. I could do this and all that. And they create these damn monsters. And now they grow up. The little boy grew up fatherless. Don't have his father in his life because who? His mother ran the father. The same thing go with the lost sister. The lost sister in the world. You get what I mean? She lost. She don't know. Now she fatherless. You know what I'm saying? She see where her mom feed her. Because you understand, kids is like a sponge. They suck everything up. And people, we got to acknowledge that. We had to be simple. We had to be leaders. Like I said, man, we don't give a damn about no president. You know, in every house, we need a father in a black house. And I'm talking to the black Hispanic Native American. We need a father there to be a leader. That's why I said, come to ISUPK. We stand on business. We about business. And everybody want to say, oh, about business. I said, you don't stand on nothing. If you're not joining with us, you ain't trying to unite. And you going against your own, you have some type of hatred. Because when you hate, When you hate a brother, you hate yourself because you don't know how to love yourself. When you learn how to love yourself, you know how to have compassion towards your brother. A lot of brothers so selfish. A lot of brothers stubborn. They old and lonely and stubborn. They don't know how to. They don't know how to apologize to a brother when they know they ain't wrong. They feel like at the same time they right about everything because they old and lonely. They have no one, and it's sad. But see, when you come into the truth, you acknowledge that brotherhood is a weapon. You learn how to forgive and forget and move forward with yourself. But you keep on holding this grudge and having this animosity, you're going to be a lonely old fool, man. I'm talking to brothers. I'm talking to a sister. I'm talking to lost brothers and lost sisters, you know what I mean, of the world, man, who wicked as hell. You get what I mean? Like, we got to learn how to come together. And like I said, the truth, the Bible is the truth. The Bible going to correct us. The Bible going to discipline. The Bible teach us this knowledge. And the Bible give us the understanding. I'm going to read again. I'm going to go back. Shalaka, let me go back to it. Let me go back to it. I'm going to read that again. It say, wherefore, my beloved brethren, he talking to the brother, he talking to the Israelite, he talking to the sisters too. He said, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. That was what our brothers in our community right now, they don't, if they acknowledge this, oh my God. But no, they have this animosity. You know, they want to war with each other. And they don't acknowledge the real enemy is the so-called white man, the goddamn devil, the oppressor, man, that the Bible speak of. But no, they want to have this evil eye toward one another and murder and harm one another. If they just learn this right here, man, it'd be peace. Learn how to love yourself. Because when you learn how to love yourself, you know how to love you. You would know how to love your brother. Learn how to love your sister and forgive and move forward. But no, man. No, we got to come back to the law, statute, and commandment. That was wrong with our people. Our people are lost, man. They envy their oppressor. And they choose his ways. They have to love the world in them. When you have the love of the world and you love the oppressor, you choose his ways. You can't say, I'm for my people, I stand on business. No, you not, because you're not doing nothing about it. You ain't signing a bill. You're not doing nothing. You're not standing on the Bible. You're not standing on the truth. Because a lot of our brothers and sisters who lost out here, you know, who of the world, they be like, the Bible was written by a white man named King James. King James, he was a homosexual. He was a white man. They believe anything that the so-called white man, the oppressor, put out to deceive you. The Bible belongs to us. When you read it and knowledge and you come here, you start it open your eyes and your ear. First, open your ears and your eye, your spirit ear be waking up from the dead, and you start acknowledging. You start, whoa. Man, the Bible is about us. It describes the people and the angels and the Most High and the Son. Come on, man. They deceiving you when they put all this on the internet and Google all that type of stuff. That a person's trying to tell you and all that. Because he don't want you to acknowledge the truth. He don't want you to know you God's chosen people, man. And this Bible is for you, man. For the black Hispanic America. It's for you. It's for no one else but for us. And they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. But if our people learn how to be slow to evil, wrath, anger, greed, all this type of stuff, holding this grudges, and they learn this right here, oh my gosh, man. It would be beautiful. That's why you got to come into the truth and acknowledge this. And I, as you become the Commander General, we teach everything. We teach how we unite. But you got a lot of our brothers who love the world so much. They feel like, oh man, what about the white people? I call those niggas the house nigga. A straight up coon, a tap dancing ass, coon ass nigga. Don't realize he don't see himself. He don't see his people. He see the other people. They don't need to be saved. They rule this world right here. I mean, I want to say it better, I want to correct myself. They rule this earth. But our people so damn lost. They looking at them like, what about them? What about them? They don't need to be saved. For what? This is their earth they rule. We suffering as a nation, as a people. We getting tortured. We getting hunt down like some goddamn animals. Come on, man. We getting murdered by the oppressor in them. But you worry about the other nation. Come on, man. That was wrong with our people. A lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed. A lack of knowledge. They are destroyed when it comes down to the truth right here, man. Destroyed. Come down to truth. This truth right here, man, will teach you how to become a man. Teach you how to be strong. Teach you how to be the head of your household. And teach a woman how to submit to her husband. Subject all to her husband. To knowledge that he's Lord. Knowledge that right here. The man and the woman come back into this truth and knowledge your identity. Our people is lost. Like I said before, black is a color. That's not your identity, my man. That's not your nationality. Black is a color. You know what I mean? This is black. I'm not black. I'm chocolate. That don't make sense. But our people, they stand on that. And I'm going to say it again, our people are lost. They are, my people destroy their lack of knowledge. I mean, they destroy, But if they come back to the truth and learn how to unite and stop fighting and be one unit and be a force in this truth right here, oh my God. You put fear in the oppressor's heart, then he start to worry, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? But if you still playing in their games and all that, they sit back and laugh at you. They just laugh at you. Why are you harming one another? You get given this evil eye. According to the Bible, it talk about everything what we going to do. That's the curses. And you can break that by coming into truth, by repenting. By coming into truth. Getting the correct. Repent means to correct. Just come in here and to forgive. To learn how to forgive one another. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. That's what he said. Be slow to speak. Be slow to rap. We got to learn how to be slow to speak. Hear one another out. Rather having this anger build up in you. And, a brother, try to listen to another brother. I'm talking about brothers of the world, man. And the other brother trying to talk. And now he getting mad. Now it's a big old fight. Now it's a shooting. If brother learn how to be a man and learn how to be patient and hear one another, man. But the number one thing, they got to come into the truth right here. We're going to move on. I hope you have your pen in your past. You can take it down. No, I'm proving all things according to the Bible, book, chapter, and verse. So we're going to go in the book Ephesians. Let's go to the book Ephesians. Chapter 4 and verse 29. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29. He said, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good, which is good to the use of edify, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. You can't be up there teaching on the corners, on the block, when corrupt communication coming out your mouth. You talking about things not of the Most High. You need to be up there talking about the truth by gathering the lost sheep of the house of Israel and bringing them back into the fold so we can be one. That's our job. Not talking about worldly bull crap that don't mean nothing. Talking about, it could be, we talking about who gonna be president next. Our president is Yahweh, man. We ain't worrying about that bull right there, man. About worldly thing. The basketball game or the football game. No, man, you could do that on your time, on your own time. You get it? But when you out there on the corner, on the block, everywhere, and you passing out flyer, or you out here teaching the mic, nobody want to hear about no worldly. Nobody want to hear that. Our job is to edify the people, teaching the truth. Give them this understanding. Like he said, you got the hearers. Like he said, grace unto the hearers. So you're going to have hearers listening, paying attention. You maybe don't see a lot of people. They might be passing by, but they still listen. You might got people sitting at the bus stop. They want to hear what you say before they bus come. But if you start talking about some nonsense, bull crap, talking about, oh yeah, man, the football game, y'all watch the football game, the leg and all that, or talking corrupted, or this, all you do is cuss 24/7. I'm not saying it's unlawful to cuss, but you constantly doing that. Nobody don't want to hear that, because you're going to have older people don't want to hear that coming out your mouth. They want to hear the truth, man. Teach the truth to the people. Teach the truth to the Black, Hispanic, Native American. Our people are lost. Like I said, a lack of knowledge. Our people need this knowledge. You got hearers out here who do want to hear. Yeah, you're going to have ignorant people at the same time, but guess what? The word of the Most High could change and deliver that person. We got to stand on business. You know, I mean, I'm just talking. We got to stand, and the UPK, we stand on business. We stand on business. That's what we do. And other brother who hear and watching and listening, stand on this business, man. Stand on it, man. Like I said, it said Shalaka, it say, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. Come on, man. He said, that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearer. Minister to teach this word, this truth to the Black, Hispanic, Native Americans. Because you're going to have hearers, like I said, no matter where you at, stand on this. Stand on business right here, man. And teach this word, because you got a brother out there or a sister out there, they could be strolling by. They hear you teaching. They want to teach this truth right here to them. Teach them. Teach them that they are the people according to the Bible. Teach them how to forgive one another. Don't be talking about nice and bug crap. They gonna look at you like you just one of them. Oh yeah, he just one of look, he of the world. You know, no. Let them look at you as a man of God. A man of God, and like I say, oh yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, he's standing on this. I want to hear. That's how you draw people. Like I said, a dumb dog don't bark when he see a wolf coming to attack the sheeps, right? But a smart dog, he going to bark. He gonna let the sheep know, aware that it's a wolf to come. You know, danger. He gonna let them know danger is alert. That's a smart dog. That's us in the UPK. We let our people know about danger. We warn them. If you don't repent, this is going to happen. You know what I mean? Come on, man. That's going to happen. Like I said, a smart dog, a leader, a shepherd, he going to warn. He going to warn the sheep, that danger alert. And they going to come together. He going to protect his sheep by warning. A dumb dog don't warn his people. That's what Pastor Porkchop do. He don't warn his people. He take the law done away with. They doing all type of homosexual activity in the church out right now. It's abominable in there, man. It's corrupt. It's messed up. Everybody think it's okay to smoke weed and all that stuff. I'm going to get down on that too. About the weed and all that stuff. According to the Bible, herbs, it said, that were made for seasoning for the meat in that time. To now it is. So our people, what man do, they take all of this, like weed and all that cocaine and all that type of stuff. They destroy it. Because all that was made is for a medicine for you. If you illness, if you sickness, it was made for you. It was made to heal. That was made for. And other than that, like I said, the herb was made for seasoning the meat and all that. A lot of people, what they do, they damage. They take something, they destroy it. That's what man do. He take it and destroy it like that. A man of the Most High, he's not going to do that. He's not going to misuse nothing. He's not going to take something that is good and destroy it. No, he's going to use it for good use. Like I said, it was made for healing the illness. That was all that was made for. But our people so corrupted, man. Like I said, they do not knowledge. They do not seek the Most High at all. They selfish, and that called carnal-minded. That's in the book of Romans, man. That lead being carnal-minded when you all by yourself. That lead to death. Because you stubborn and ignorant. You don't want to listen. You a lack of knowledge. You have no understanding. You are dead to the truth right here. You know what I'm saying? When you go against it, you're going to be destroyed. When you go against this truth right here. And our people need to hear that, man. Our people really need to hear that. Like I said, don't let no corrupted in communication, proceed out your mouth. You don't let nothing wicked that come out your mouth, because you got hearers that are listening. Teach this truth and stand on business. And we're going to move on to the book of Proverbs. Let's move to the book of Proverbs. Go back to the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1. It's a soft answer turn away wrath, but grieving words stir up anger. When you listen, like I said, like I read before, right? And if you be slow to speak and quick to hear, and you listen, and you know what to say then to a brother. Say a brother is angry at you or a sister is angry at you. If you just listen and not so quick to what is up, and you listen to the other side saying, it could turn out beautiful. You get it? It could bring peace. But like he said, rap, and he said all that time. If you're not going to be listening, and you got this type of animosity towards someone, and you're not going to be humble yourself, it's going to turn bad. It's going to be bad between you and the brother, or between you and the sister. It's going to be bad because if we don't obey and listen to the instruction, the instruction that the Most High gives, the law, statute, and commandment, all that, we going against it, it turned out bad. Because we lean into our own understanding. We're not leaning to the Most High for his own understanding. So if you lean to the Most High, you're going to follow and keep the law, statute, and commandments. You're going to follow what these words are saying. And you could bring peace. You could build. That's how you build a sister. That's how you build a brotherhood. But if you go against that, like I said, it's a rap, but grievous words. It's a stir up anger. Now it's a fight. Now somebody going to the hospital. Now somebody ain't here no more. Because they didn't want to go by the truth. They don't want to go by the law, statute, commandment that the Most High give to Israel. They don't want to go by this wrath. He says, soft answer turn away wrath. Like I said, you got to be slow to speak, but quick to hear. You got to attach and listen what a brother or a sister is saying. That's how you gain someone in. But if you're not patient and humble in this right here, now it's going to turn into violence. Now you maybe don't, it turned them crazy. Now somebody want to pull out a gun. Somebody want to pull out a knife. Now it's a big old fight. Now somebody in the hospital. Now somebody dead now. You get what I mean? Because they don't want to keep the law, statute, and commandment. They went against this right here. Rather learning these steps right here. Like I said, man, the UPK, we teach this right here, man. How to build brothers, how to build sisters, how to unite, how to love one another, to forgive one another, man. And we teach that in UPK. I'm going to go into the book of Romans. We're going to the book of Romans. Let me see. Shalakia, hold on. So make sure. Romans. No. Shalakia, that's the wrong one. Oh, go to the book of Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. He said, thou shalt not hate. Thou shalt not hate. You should not hate your brother. He said, brethren, in thy heart, thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Rebuke just mean correction. Mean correcting your brother. And suffer not sin upon your brother. No hate towards your brother. Like I said, if you be slow to speak, but quick to hear a brother, you could win this brother. But now you're not slow to speak, and you're not quick to hear, nothing like that, it's going to turn out violent. It's going to be terrible. Because you're going against the Most High. You do not love the Most High. If you love the Most High, you keep the law, statute, commandment. I mean, follow. And one thing about the Christian church, they don't teach you this. They tell you the law. But remember that. Most of these Christian churches tell you the law is done away with. Like I said, the law is done away with. You can harm your neighbor, your brethren. You can do all terrible things to your sister then. You can do everything. You get what I mean? You could commit murder. You could do fornication. You could commit adultery. You could do all type of stuff. You could be a homosexual. You could do all that if the law is done away with. The law teach you. The law teach you how to forgive and how to forget. It teach you that having this hatred, it's a sin. You get what I mean? Being a homosexual, it's a sin. Committing adultery is a sin. Fornicate, it's a sin. It teach you. That's the law. That teach you this. Get the law done away. You free to do whatever you want. You get what I mean? And that's the Christian church. Most of the Christian church, said, thou shalt not hate. That's a law. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. You should not hate your brother in your heart, it said. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor. Talking about your brother. Your neighbor will be your brother. To rebuke him, mean correct your brother. He said, and not suffer sin upon him. Not suffer no sin upon your brother if you love your brother, man. Now we're going to read 18. He said, thou shalt not avenge. You should not avenge. Say a brother bump into you. Or a brother step on your shoes. He made a mistake, he bump into you or he step on your shoe. Or say, even though, say you in the car. Say a brother just actually, like, he was out of control in his car and he made a mistake, he hit your car. It say don't seek revenge. Because nowadays, brother need to learn this. What they do? Brothers of the world, what they do? They gonna seek revenge. Oh, you bump into me. Oh, you step on my shoe. Oh, you hit my car. Now they seek the revenge. It say, thou shalt not avenge, it said. But what our brother who lost in the world, man? What they do? They seek revenge. They go against because they do not have the love of the Most High in them. It say, nor bear any grudges. They hold grudges. They don't know how to truly forgive one another. They bear this, and it's a bear any grudges. They hold this grudge. They don't know how to forgive. Like I said, number one, real forgiveness. You can forgive that brother and never bring up what he did in the past to you. You can move forward, but no, they hold these type of grudges. Oh, I forgive him, but I remember what he did. That's not forgiveness. They holding grudges against. It say any grudges against. It say you should not do that. It say the children of thy people, talking to the Israelite. He said, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. When you know how to love yourself, you would know how to love your brother. You would know how to love your sister. You know how to forgive and move forward. You would not seek revenge. You would not bear any grudges. You get it? What I'm saying? According to the Bible, you would follow this. But when you come into the truth, you acknowledge this, all this, like I said, the truth will make you free from what all the abominable lies that they've been teaching us ever since you was a little boy or a little girl. You learned this in the Christianity or in church or you grew up in Muslim, all the religion. It go against this truth right here, man. It go against this truth. You will know how to love yourself and you will know how to forgive. You know, but when you go against this and you have this anger and the love of the world in you, you're going to seek that revenge. You're going to harm your brother. You won't take another brother's life for nothing. For a bump or somebody step on your shoes or bump into you or even actually hit your car or anything. A tap to the car, you flipping out for no reason. Because that's what I said. That's a feminine spirit. That's a feminine spirit. But you come to the truth, you will learn how to be this strong man, not seek revenge towards your brother. And it's sad. And he say, love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. This is the Most High speaking to the Black, Hispanic, Native American. He talking to us. He talking to us, none else. He's our guy. He's the nigga guy. We got to stand on the truth right here, man. We really got to stand on the truth and come back to the law, statute, and commandment. Because it's sad what's going on. Like I said this before, man. I'm sick and tired. I turn on the news or even Facebook, Instagram, anything, and I see one of our people getting harmed. You know, brothers and brothers, you know, of the world, what I'm saying, have this evil eye. Like according to the Bible and Deuteronomy, you know, it tell you that brother gonna have the evil eyes, or brother, you know, all this, the curses. And brothers just, like I said, man, our people got to come back to the truth and learn the law, statute, and commandment, man. And learn the law, statute, and commandment. Let me see, shall I read? I'm sorry, see. No, that's going to be it. Let me go to the book of John. 13 and 34. That shit, make sure. Yep. It will go right here. This John chapter 13, verse 34, he said, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. See, a lot of our brothers right here who of the world, who lost, they said, well, Jesus gave me this commandment. No, man, all Jesus is all Jesus is doing, he's repeating. Because I just read in the Old Testament, you should not hate, you gotta love. You know, all he doing, he just saying to the people. You know, he's saying this is the new commandment to them. Because at the same time, he just repeating what the prophets is saying. And that's in the book. I believe that's in the book of Matthew. I gotta look. But at the same time, that's all Jesus is saying. He talking to the Israelites. He talked to our people. He said, this is a new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. And I just read in Leviticus, you know, you shouldn't have that hate in the heart, meaning loving one another. He just repeating what the prophets, you get what I mean, is teaching and saying. That's all Jesus was saying. And a lot of people, like I said, in Christianity, they take this the wrong. They be like, oh, he gave us a new commandment right here. No, that's he just repeating what the prophets taught in that old time right there. He letting people know this is a new commandment. Learn how to forgive, because they have this animosity. They were doing physically, like harming one another. Like it just like the story. Let me break this down. Jesus, right? That's what the world called him, Jesus, right? So it was what is it? I think it was the Pharisee. Was it? I think it was the Pharisee. They caught this woman committed adultery, right? They brought her to Jesus. And so they said, we caught her in the act of committing adultery. And you know, according to the law, it said we could stone her to death. That's the law, right? So Jesus, you know, he was writing something, and he stood up. And he said, anyone among you who never sinned, you know, cast the first stone. Everybody dropped their stone. That's the forgiveness. They dropped their stone because they have this heart to just get you off top, like, oh yeah, and no forgiveness. That's what Jesus said. Anybody who never sinned, you know, could cast the first stone, because he know he could cast the first stone because he never sinned. He could judge her. But he gave her, you know, grace. That's grace right there. He gave her mercy to repent. You know, grace is to repent. And mercy that he showed upon her, to forgive her. That's what he was teaching us, how to forgive. Our people had to learn that. That's what he said right here. I give you a new commandment. I give unto you that ye love one another. To love, the grace to forgive. But our people don't know how to do that. They stubborn. They don't have an ear to hear. You know what I mean? This truth they did to him. You know, they tune this on right here. They be like, I hear what he's saying. Well, I didn't know you're not trying your best. You're not giving your all. You just, you know what I mean? You're not doing none of that. Give it your all. Repent and come to the truth. Be dedication to the truth right here by coming in. Be edified. Be retired again. We all went through that. I went through that. I had to be retired again. Like I said, my story, you know, I'm going to make it short. You know, my story coming up. Like I said, I'm from the hood, the ghetto, wherever you want to say. I came up hardcore. My father and my mother was in my life. You know, my father taught me hardcore stuff. You know what I mean? Somebody hit me, you hit them back. We all, you know, most of us taught that. You know, I came up hardcore, you know, learning things and all that type of stuff. But, you know, like I said, in every hood or project, you're going to have a church nearby. You're going to have a liquor store nearby. So it was a church right there that I went to, and you know, I didn't pay attention, but we were forced as little kids to go to church. I didn't like church. I didn't give a dang about church. I didn't give a damn about it. I didn't like it. I always used to fall asleep in church and all that, but we were forced to sing in the choir. We were forced to do, you know, you got to be in the sunshine band and all this type of stuff. Like I said, I was hard-headed. I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to do that stuff. You know, we were forced when we were young to go to the church and all that. So when I became older, I stopped going to church, period. Like, I didn't went. So, you know, when you running, ripping around the street, going in and out of jail, and you coming out, and you say, I want to change my life. So all you know, like I said, I didn't know about the Israelite. I didn't know about the UPK at the time. And, you know, and I went back to church to learn. I read the whole Bible. I studied. So at the same time, me going back, I was trying to become a pastor, and I started preaching that different for a little bit, and I was coming up. You know, and I started like, you know, and but the Most High revealed. I started seeing wicked in the church. I see how they were cherry picking in the church. It opened my eyes, my spirit eyes, my ears. I started listening. I'm like, whoa, something ain't right. I used to ask questions. I'll say, why you don't read the part and talk to Israel? They were like, well, it just was weird. It's just like they cherry pick in the Christian church, and I seen it. I'm a witness of it, and I seen it. And I saw a lot of abominable things. It just like, it was like they wasn't for their people or something. It was crazy, man. Like I said, you got to be retarded again, like I was retarded again, and I acknowledge that. So like I said, sure, I'm gonna make a long story short, So one day I was watching YouTube and I saw some brother. I saw the ISUPK, I saw Sakari, I saw IUIC, I saw Son of Thunder, I saw a whole bunch of Israelites. I used to watch them. So I prayed to the Most High. I say, where you want me to be at? Cause I was lost. I was fed up. And like I said, I was hard-headed. I ran back to the street, went back to jail. I went back to jail. I was in there, I prayed, we all do. But this time I prayed to the Most High. I say, you get me out, I'm not going to turn my back on you. I'm not going to leave. Just guide me to, the truth. Just guide me where you want me to be at. Guide me, place me into a righteous home. I'm talking about the truth, So when I got back, the Most High guided me into ISUPK, and I watched him. And I was just watching. I said, I'm going to watch these brothers. I'm going to see, if they about business, they about the Bible. Do they teach that? Or do they add, do they take according to the Bible? Do they do stuff like that? They do not add, they do not taste, they stick on this, man. And I learned how to become strong. I learned brotherhood. I learned how to just be patient, with my brothers and all that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you got to learn how to be retarded again, man. Like I said, we all been through this. Like I said, I just told you my story, man. I've been through it. But now I'm in the brotherhood. Now I acknowledge the Bible. I acknowledge who's my people. Because like I said, in Christianity, I still had some type of animosity towards my own. They didn't teach you that, the black, Hispanic, Native American, your people, and the nigga, we serve the nigga God. They didn't teach you all. They said, God is for everybody. John 3:16, he died for everybody. Look, that's a lie. According to the Bible, he died for us. He died for everybody. Christianity, like I said, I was becoming a pastor. And this is facts. They lie. They cherry pick in the church house. They twist things. They twist everything around. They turn the truth into a lie. Like I said, they of their father the devil. They know how to deceive because they learn his ways. They envy the present ways. They teach you in the Christianity. They worship Christmas, birthdays, all pagan holiday. They go against the Bible. That's in the Bible. Christmas They tell you not to envy thy person, choose none of his ways. This is in the Bible, Proverbs. It teach you all of this. That's in the Bible. Jeremiah tell you about the Christmas tree, the Easter, and all that type of stuff. All people are destroy a lack of knowledge, and they got to come back to the truth, man. Got to come back to the truth right here, man. Got to come back. I'm going to go to, let me see. Oh, yeah. I'm going to the book of Mark. We're going to the book of Mark. The book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 31. This is Mark chapter 12, verse 31. He said, in the second is likely, namely. He said, this, thou shalt love thy neighbor. Here we go. He said, see, look at that, love thy neighbor. He said, as thyself. When, like I said, once again, if you love yourself, you will know how to love and treat your brethren with love and compassion, humble. He said, there is none other commandment is greater than these. Let's read I'm going to go to 29. And Jesus answered him, the first, this is Jesus, that the world called Jesus. He said, the first of all the commandments is here, O Israel. He didn't say the earth. He ain't talking to Japanese, Chinese, the East Indians, the Africans, the so-called white man. He ain't talking to none of them. It don't matter what it is. German, they German, Russian, Italians, what else? Jewish, who sounded still hard. trying to steal trying to steal our culture and all that type of stuff. He's not talking to them. He was talking to Israel. He said, oh, he said, here. He said, all the commandments is here, O Israel. He said, hear, O Israel. The Lord our God is one Lord. This is in the New Testament. This is in the New Testament. You got to question your pastor. I be saying this. You know, you got to question him. He talking to us. He ain't talking to the earth. He ain't talking to everybody in the earth. He talking to Israel. You got to ask him, like, I don't understand that. Jesus died for everybody. You got to question that. He said, oh, Israel, the Lord our God. He said, oh, you are our God. This is our God, not your God. This is our God, not for the other nation. He's talking to us, Israel. Is one Lord, he said, one. He said, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart. This is the first commandment. And with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. This is Yahushua giving to the world called Jesus. He giving this to Israel, the black, Hispanic, Native American. He giving it to us. And let me check some people. Just because you see somebody who look like you, who could be the same complexion like you, everybody's not no Israelite. Let's get it back. Let's set it straight. Everybody's not an Israel. If somebody forefather, they could go back 3 generations, even 4 generations. Or if you could go back 5 generations. If you got some type of your great grandfather, your 4th or 3rd or 5th or 6th great grandfather, and he's a white man, you're not an Israelite. You cut off. Okay, stop right there. It don't matter. Oh, well, my great grandfather, my 4th grandfather, he was a white male. Well, you're not no Israelites. You get what I mean? Like I said, he talked to the black, Hispanic, Native American. Like, if you a so-called Native American, or you a so-called Negro, or you a so-called, well, you know what I'm talking when I say Negro. Even Native American, they Negroes. But, you know I'm talking about the people, the so-called black people call themselves black. Or you so-called Mexican, or Puerto Rican, Cuban, Jamaican, all that type of stuff. I'm talking to them. You are an Israelite, you know, according to your father, not to your mother, because the world is corrupted. The world going to make it seem like, oh, you love your mother. You know, you came out your mother's womb. But guess what, dum-dums? You know, Chilakia, excuse my French. But I'm talking to the idiots. You got to understand who whole life, since they were born, since they came out, who whole life. It's man who carry life. He whole life, and he put into that woman life. If you read Genesis is a beautiful book to read, man, to acknowledge that. Because the world, it's describing a woman with darkness. She had no shape or form. To that men put into life. Now she had life in her. You get what I mean? And like I said, the world is so corrupted. They go by the mother. No, you go by your father. You get what I mean? Bloodline. You know, so if your father is he's black, a Negro, you know, if he's black all through the 4 or 5 generation, or he Native American all through, or he's so-called Mexican all through, you's an Israelite. But if you got some white grandfather, it's in right there, stop right there. To make it clear, because we got a lot of brothers who lost, and like I said, I see so-called brothers out here who's not brothering, claim to be an Israelite, and they 4th generation grandfather is a white male. No, you're not. You cut out, bro. You're not no Israelite. It's a rap. So to make that clear to the people who listening, you know, like he said, the first commandment: love the Most High with all your heart, your mind, and all your soul, with all everything. That's the commandment. That's the first thing. That's the 2 greatest commandment. You know, first is love the Most High with all your soul, your mind, and all your, you know, well, your heart is your mind. So, man, thinking is his heart. So your heart, it connects to your mind. So you got to think it. You get what I mean? If you think in your mind, that way say mind. It's talking about your heart can connect. You think it, it's in your heart that you love the Most High. You keep His what? His law, statute, and commandment. And that's beautiful. It's great to keep, man. So to the Black Hispanic Native American, man, I hope you have your pen and your pad, book, chapter, and verse, man. Cause I know, you know, all people had to learn brotherhood. Cause brotherhood is a weapon. I really die like a man, then live like a goddamn coward. You know, it's honor, well, it's death before dishonor, man. We gotta stand on business. Man, at UPK, we stand on business under Commander General Yohana. But that's all Israel. Like, share, and subscribe. ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. Shalom, Israel.